Hello, dear friends, beer friends, and enemies. We are back here for another exciting round of Beer Thursday. And boy, do we have a topic for you. But first, can we have a quick chat?
Yes.
We could have a quick chat, but that is one of the many do's and don'ts of not being an asshole in the office, which is not the actual subject of this article you sent me. It's the unspoken do's and don'ts of the office. How to behave at work.
How to not
And
be a
the-
dickhead at work.
Exactly. And the whole thing, I mean, how many times have you gotten a text from someone that says, hey, can we have a quick chat? Just need to talk to you for a second. No context whatsoever. That is one of my number one pet peeves.
You don't like it.
They don't like it. Especially when I know if you tell me what the subject is, give me a chance to prepare, we have a lot quicker chat.
Yeah. Don't blindside me, bro.
Yeah. Bro. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bro you.
Don't bro me,
And
bruh.
This article I found, did you find it? It was it was on the MSM.com. The story by the great Katie Rosinski.
Yes.
The beautiful Katie Rosinski. And the really smart about what to do and not to do at work, Katie Rosinski. So Katie, thank you.
Well, I will have to say, Katie, if that is your real name.
I'm sure she wouldn't hide her name.
You have a knack for, you have a flair for the certain, oh, that's not her. I thought I copied her name and pasted it because I was going to look her up and see who she was and see if I could get information about her.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't that, it was the last thing I had, which was Stuart Hammeroff. And he is definitely not a Katie.
Okay. I always look to see because I always wonder what our chances would be of having them on as a guest. And so I always I'm doing a little Katie Rosinski stalking here just to see, would she be on the show? Maybe.
Didn't we have one that actually enjoyed the fact that we referenced their article?
Yeah, it was when you found the article about Dublin. Why Guinness is better in Dublin. We need to have her on. We need to go back, circle back, have her on to do some Ireland talk.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's exactly that. That's like getting when you've shaken the hand of God and to get a call back from his sister and say, hey, daddy liked you.
I am not going to laugh at your sacrilegious humor. I'm just glad that you're way over by Dallas and I'm way over by Fort Worth so that I'm clear enough from the lightning when he strikes you down, which is what you deserve.
With great vengeance, saith the Lord. Yeah. Well, I believe it.
Okay. Sorry, Katie. Sorry, Katie. I'm sorry. But I do want you to know that we'll see you in the next roundup. Right. So, Jay.
Yes, sir.
Let's start at the top or the bottom. Either way, just what do you like about what she said?
Well, this is pretty much like for some of us, I would hope it would be most of us. This should be common sense. But the fact that she had to write this article sadly tells me that it is apparently not common sense to way too many people.
Now I want to have her on because I want to see how she sourced this. And maybe it says in the article, but like all good people in the world, I just skim through and read the headings.
Yeah, not me. I read all the details.
People read the headings and skip all the text. Not listening to Yes lately. Okay,
so let's
think.
Okay.
Before you reply all.
Yeah.
Do you remember from mid or so 2000s reply all gate?
Yeah.
Did that pop up on your radar?
Reply all gate?
Yes. Yeah, it was from 2000. Okay, so it was from 2015, apparently, because I just looked up to see when it happened. Because it happened at the company where I worked. I was there for reply all gate. And I don't remember what the first email was, but somebody accidentally sent an email to all of Thomson Reuters, which
Yeah.
was thousands, tens of thousands of companies, tens of thousands of employees at this company. And then, so somebody replies all. Pretty dumb. Okay, I see
Right.
33,000 people. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Pretty dumb to reply all.
Yeah.
But then someone else replies all. And then after a few, someone wants to reply all to tell people not to reply all.
Yes.
And then
yes.
more people reply all to tell people not to reply all. And when there's 33,000 people doing this, it doesn't
Yeah.
take long before your servers crash. And I was there
Exactly.
for it. I'm so proud to say that was one of the best days.
That is
watching.
hilarious. I have been in that situation at least a couple of times. And the server didn't crash, but people's ability to be intelligent did. I mean, it was just, if somebody replies all, this is, hey, don't reply all, then you still reply all saying don't reply all.
Yes,
on,
replying
man.
all. That might be the dumbest of dumb things, to reply all
Yeah.
saying don't reply all. Okay. Reply
Well,
anyway. Yeah.
and also there's the whole replying before you finish really comprehending what the email says, and you answer the question, come back and provide your take, answer, or whatever, and then you go back and read the email again and say, oh yeah, that's not what they said.
Yeah, completely
I
different.
mean, that's never happened to me. That's probably somebody else. But yeah. What's that you got on the screen back there? Oh, it's blank. Would you turn it on so I can see it?
Oh,
Because
that.
that's one of the don't
Oh, right. Well
stare at
played.
your colleague's screen. That is pretty rude to do. And I mean, it's very invasive of their privacy. Invasive privacy.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's hard not to.
Sorry.
I mean, how can you not? And I guess it depends on what it is. Or yeah, I do get it, because my wife started getting the privacy screens for her laptops because she had a coworker who was very nosy and was always peeking in on things.
I just think that's rude. I mean, I know that it's just human nature to kind of glance that way, and you might notice it, but as soon as you catch yourself doing it, you need to stop. I try not to do. I make a conscious effort not to. Sometimes you have to do that.
The Office, when Pam was away at art school, and then she decided she needed to stay. She felt a class, she needed to stay. And then Andy comes up to Jim and says, oh, Tuna, I'm sorry. She has to stay another week. He goes, how do you know? I haven't said anything to anyone yet. And he goes, oh, I walked by your screen and I got eagle eyeballs. Yeah. That's how you know it's a don't, because Andy did it.
Andy did it. That means no. Oh, that reminds me. The Office, one of my favorite shows, but it is forever ruined for my sweet wife because she worked at a company where this dumb ass that she worked with, he was the owner's son. He acted as though,
always a fun person.
He acted as though, in fact, I think he truly believed that the Office was an actual documentary on how to perform in the office place. And it completely ruined the show for Robin, because he was just a fucking moron.
Fucking moron. Tell me if this is you, Jay. Do keep your desk tidy.
I agree with that one. And I do keep my desk tidy. I try to keep my desk tidy, but I'm at home. I work in a home office. So
I have my notebook
even
here.
at home, I try to be somewhat tidy.
Now I have a different position now, and I'm remote. I'm hybrid,
nice.
so I only go into the office 2 days a week.
Oh, nice.
And so I sit in borrowed space. I don't have my own space at work, but when I was there, I sat next to this guy who had tools and just things, computer parts all over his desk.
Oh.
And then he started collecting Hot Wheels. So he had the Hot Wheels all over his desk. And then he started buying these little garages to put the Hot Wheels on. So he had 3 of these garages and just like a bulldozer pushed everything out of the way so that he could fit these Hot Wheels garages on and then the Hot Wheels cars on it. I wasn't perfect by any means. I could see the top of my desk and I could see 60% of my desk at least of the surface.
Yeah.
And one day he was out and one of my other friends and I were looking over there and there was like food from weeks ago there still on his desk, you know, amongst all this stuff. Where's Waldo? Where's my pencil? There's so much clutter and stuff there. So then when a coworker next to me on the other side left, I moved over to his desk. And when I left my desk pretty clean, but I left a few things on it. So it was another workstation where someone else could plug in and use it. And then a few other things there, you know, some laptops I was working on. And it took like a few days before the guy brought a teapot to work, a kettle to heat the water and a teapot, which was nice at first until like a couple of months later when the teapot from that first batch was still there and not cleaned. And then just food. And it was so gross and so disgusting. And I was so happy when I got the position and got to work from home. But yeah.
You know, and that was another thing. I was doing a sort of a hybrid thing too several years ago before COVID. And even, you know, I was going in every day. Then I got to where I too was only having to go in a couple days a week. And when I still had my desk because there was just so much room in our office, and I would go into my office and there would be one of the salespeople, not in the cube across from me, but the other side of the cube across from me. So she'd be on the next row over, and she would talk so fucking loud. And to make it worse, she would stand up and talk.
Make sure everyone can hear.
And that was the reason I brought that comes on this list as well. But I skipped one to get to it because it's sort of related. It's invading my privacy or invading my space. And I've actually like said, hey, I am on a call. Can you keep it down? Can you please sit down and talk at a normal volume?
She just wanted attention. Why didn't you give her the attention she deserves?
Me working. I'm working. Yeah.
My wife has that person. She works with that person. I think it's time for a toast. I hate to just drag this thing to a screeching halt when we had such a good thing going, but
we did.
It's time for a toast.
All right. What do you got?
I would like to quote the great Lord Voldemort. Avada Kedavra, bitches. Cheers.
Oh, I gotta get it.
You know what? They're not all that good. Not all of my toasts are that great. I try. I do try.
That's all we can ask.
Don't choose the most pungent lunch possible. I remember that one time this lady, she was pretty health conscious, very health conscious. We were good friends. So, you know, I was there for her, but she decided to somehow this steamable broccoli thing in the microwave, and the whole building smelled of whatever that smell was, which was not broccoli.
We had a guy in my office that did the same thing with fish.
Yeah. Don't take fish to work.
Don't do that. Come on, man. That's just not cool, man. Yeah. Some people just don't. I don't know. They just don't think beyond themselves. They just it's their world and we're just living in it.
This one I don't have a problem with. Do change your workout gear before you arrive. I don't have a problem with that. Someone showing up and then changing. Like she mentions Pilates gear or something like that.
I don't have a problem with that as long as they do change before they start working.
Yeah.
You know, sure. I don't want to sit next to.
They don't smell badly, but I don't care how they're dressed.
Right. No, I don't either. But if they smell, then it's going to be a problem for me.
Now there is a guy at work who rides a motorcycle. And so he will come in like all the way into the office, down the long hall, into well, I'm not there anymore, but into the room where I used to be, he'd leave his helmet on, the pants, the jacket, the boots, the whole thing. And then, in fact, so now that I'm out in the offices and not hidden in the IT room, I see him now and then coming down the stairs, full gear. Like, dude, at least take your helmet off when you're walking
Well,
around.
he's doing that because, look at me, look at me. I'm cool. I write him.
I think so.
Nobody cares, dude. Nobody
I think
cares.
so.
Here's one that happens to me a lot is the whole don't ambush your colleagues when they're obviously busy.
And you're remote.
Yeah,
You don't get the tap on
exactly.
the shoulders.
I'm remote. No, I mean that happens to me. That used to happen to me a lot. I didn't mind it because I didn't mind it a lot because, they're just asking questions. I would just say, "Hey, I'm really busy right now. Can you get back to me or can I get back with you?" But the one that did bother me, and this used to happen, I used to sit at my desk to eat my lunch.
Mm,
And because
that's a
of
mistake.
rude people, I had to actually go sit in my truck to eat lunch because nobody would leave me alone. People would come up and they would say, and I quote, "I know you're eating lunch right now, but I have a quick question." I'm like, it's not a quick question if you know I'm eating my lunch. I'm eating my lunch, meaning I am not working right now. You don't see me. You are talking to a ghost. So walk away and don't come back for 55 minutes.
Nobody does it at my current job, but I hated when someone
Yeah.
would knock on my desk.
Oh.
I hated that. And a little bit my
Yeah.
fault because I would wear headphones. I was always listen to music because, there was plenty of the loud talkers. I would listen to music so I
Yeah.
could work, but I really hated the knocking on the desk.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I've
you know what? I think we're down to the last one.
Oh, wow. And this isn't one that I've experienced, at least not in a long time. Maybe it's because I'm always the last one to leave.
Mhm.
I'm a lion. Do give your colleagues space when they're leaving the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't but when
Lo-
someone wants to leave, they probably got somewhere to go. Let them go.
Yeah.
Don't
I
be.
like, I know you're about to leave. It's sort of like with the whole lunch thing. I know you're about to leave, but I'm like, yeah, this does happen to me. And it's not even in the office. It's like when I'm working and somebody will IM me and I'm like, "Hey, can you put that in an email rather than IM where I will forget about it. And if you put it in an email, it'll be right there and I will make sure to work on it as soon as I can." Yeah, but it's just a really quick question. "Well, I have a doctor's appointment. Let me get back to you when I get back from the doctor's." Yeah, but it's just a really quick question. I was like, "Well, okay, I'll go ahead and answer your question and miss my appointment if that's what you would like."
Apparently that's what you want.
Yeah, apparently that's what you want. It's all about you. So here we go.
It's one of the good things about my
Yeah.
company is that if somebody messages me something like within the last couple of hours of the day, I
Yeah.
know that they're okay with the fact that I'm probably not going to answer it until the next day.
Yeah.
Our
Well,
culture, company culture is good that way.
and we do, I have this policy that a lot of my coworkers do too. On Fridays, if you don't have anything, your requests or something you need from me to me by 2 p.m. my time, then it is not going to get handled until the next business day.
Wednesday, Monday.
Yes, Wednesday. And unless now, if it's an emergency, if it's an urgent situation, then by all means, that's a different case. But then you get into the minutia of people's interpretation of what an actual emergency is. And I will get stuff like at 4:30. It's like I need to send this out to a vendor today to get a firm quote, or I get whatever. And I'm like, they're probably already gone for the day. And if they hadn't, they're certainly not going to answer this email till Monday. So let's just wait until Monday, shall we?
Let's be at the top of their pile Monday,
Yeah. Instead of the
and
bottom of the
instead of
yeah.
at the we pissed them off today.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Wow. That was
There it is.
fantastic.
I feel so much better now.
That
So
was
much better.
fantastic.
Thank you, Katie. I hope you felt as well after you wrote that, Katie.
Yeah.
Also, you can be on the show anytime.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Well,
Everybody's
beer
welcome.
heart. What makes you angriest at Jay? I mean, at work. What do people at your job do that's just fucking annoying? Makes you want to just grab them around the face and take your fingers and just. I'm glad I didn't get violent with that.
Wow.
Yeah. Let us know. We want to know at the Beer Thursday Show on Instagram, where Jay does his lovely beertography every Friday.
Yeah.
Even better than that, subscribe. Oh, you know what? Become a Patreon. Click that link in the show notes. Become a Patreon. It's your way to give back to us so that we can give back to us with you. Then we're all happy. We're all in this together. And then you can subscribe. We're all good friends. And Thursday morning, your podcast app opens up and we've come into your ears and we've said hello and welcome to this exciting round of
Beer Thursday theme song. What do we do in their ears?
That's none of your business.
Wow. Okay, so
and so then I was like, and okay,
nobody cares, dude. Nobody cares.
So.
But yeah.